This is going to be just a quick video tutorial on how to solve the inequalities by graphing them, and actually not actually finding the solutions, but the solutions are already here, but how do I graph them? And so this is just a practice exercise and seeing if you can match up the correct graph with the correct inequality sign. Okay, and so it says you're going to find the graph of the solution set of any inequality below in the corresponding column of graphs. Notice the letter next to it. Write this letter in each box that contains the number of that exercise. Keep working and you will discover the answer to the title question. So these are like little corny little questions with funny answers. It says, why did the kangaroo see a psychiatrist? And again, the goal isn't to try to guess what the riddle is. It's to solve the problems and have fun with it. So take a look at number 1, and it says x has to be less than 1. Okay, and so as you're looking through these graphs, you're looking on a number line for a circle to be either open or closed. If it's open, that means it's not inclusive, means it doesn't include -2. It would have an equal, half equal sign underneath it, like this symbol does here, okay? So if it's open, it doesn't have that equal sign. If it's closed, it does have the equal sign. And so those are the difference between the two. Another way to remember which way the inequality is going, as long as the variable is on the left-hand side, which this side is, but if you notice some of these are not, you'll want to switch those around. As long as x is less than 1, the symbol will show you which way the arrow is heading. So this arrow is heading in the correct direction, but this particular graph does not represent less than 1. This is less than -2, okay? And so actually you can kind of scroll down here and see it's x is less than -2. This is anything less than -2. So this inequality goes with h. Okay, and so actually I think it's probably best to go ahead and put like h next to the 6 and probably cross it off as you utilize it. So I've got an h next to my 6 and I crossed it off. And this is the graph of this inequality right here. And so I'm going to go down to the bottom and find 6. And when I see a 6, I put an H. Now, if you notice, there's more than one 6. So there's a 6 there, and I keep going down, and there's a 6 there, and I keep going down, and there's a 6 there. And I keep going down, and I'm looking, and I don't see any more 6s. Okay, so we've used 3 H's. Very good. Good start there. Okay, and so you're going to continue to do that. You're going to continue to look for where is the graph being shown. Let's take a look at this one here. So on number 12, it says that 3 is greater than or equal to x. Best idea on this is to switch this around to x is less than or equal to 3. So if I pan balance, switch the location of the x and 3, I have to flip the inequality as well. So x is going to be less than and equal to 3, which means I'm going to have a closed dot, and we can kind of practice that skill. It's going to be a closed dot, and the arrow is going to be heading to the left. And so that's showing heading to the left. And so inclusive with 3 and heading to the left. And I'm glancing and I'm glancing. So it's not this one because that's an open circle. And so I continue to look and look and look. X has to be less than and equal to 3. Oh, there it is. Okay, less than or equal to 3. I just kind of overlooked it, and then it's right here. It's F. So next to 12, we'll put F, and we'll cross off F. Okay, so all of our 12s are going to be Fs, and I'm going to go down to the bottom. I'll start from the right this time. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to look for a 12. Going to look through 12. There's a 12. I got an F. Look for a 12, look for a 12, and I don't see any more. There's only one. If you have a symbol like this where it says X cannot be 0, that's anything but 0. So that means the arrow can go both directions, but it doesn't include 0. And so it'll have an opening just like this one. It doesn't include 0, but it goes in both directions. So 14 here is going to go with P. Okay, so we've got P done. So we go 14, P. So I go down here to 14, I put a P, I go 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. I don't see any 14s. Hopefully I've gotten them all. Let me double check. And you're looking probably too. Oh, that's the only P I see. Okay, so I'm going to let you go from there, and you're going to continue to fill in the riddle as you find your inequalities there, and you should do a great job. So just notice, watch the signs. If the X is on the right, put it on the left. Switch it around, then you'll know which way your arrow is heading. Be careful of the not equals. That just means it doesn't include one, but it includes everything else, all numbers going left or right, positive or negative. And just watch your inequality signs. So remember, this is a less than sign. X is less than that. This is X is greater than -2. You read from left to right. All right, you should have a good time and enjoy this assignment.